It started out as any other regular day. She got up, but she noticed that she had a message on Facebook from someone that she had long forgotten. Her university crush from 8 years ago. And as she started talking to him, it turns out he was in town and he was asking to take her out on a date. And she was so shocked. She picked up her phone and she sent this message to me. Now, I have been the person who has been helping her to attract the relationship that she truly desires. But the most interesting part is all of this happened because she started playing table tennis. Now, what does table tennis have to do with attracting the desired relationship? This is the most interesting part. She wasn't even trying to manifest him, she was only trying to understand her subconscious mind and how she can attract the relationship that she truly desires. And she understood how our subconscious mind works. The one thing that she understood was whatever we feel inside is what we attract in our relationship. Whatever neurological state that we are familiar with, that means whatever feeling we can consistently feel throughout our day is what we are going to attract in form of relationship. And this is something that she understood. However, her story doesn't start over here. In 2021, she got inside a relationship. And ever since that relationship started, she has been subject to gaslighting, ghosting, emotional neglect, being cheated on. She was consistently chasing this guy, and this relationship had a lot of push and pull dynamic. But the worst part is it left her feeling empty, craving for affection and love, which she never ever got. In fact, the guy consistently made her feel lack of self-respect, lack of self-worth, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, and she felt she was lost in this relationship. The harder she tried to chase this person, the further she felt she was lost. And to top all of that up, he also cheated on her a couple of times and she caught him, yet she was unable to move on. However, 4 years into this relationship, she finally figured out that this relationship is destroying her identity, and she broke off with this person. 2 months into the breakup, she still felt emotions towards this particular person. She wanted to move on, however, she felt like she just couldn't move on. She was becoming obsessive about her ex, even though she was the person who broke it all off, and she realized consciously that this person is not good for her, but she emotionally craved him. That's when she decided, I need professional help. And guess what she did? She came across my channel, she saw a couple of videos, and she realized what I was preaching was resonating with her. She tried a couple of my methods and they worked out for her. And then she signed up for my 15 days instant healing program. The first thing that I did when I got inside her subconscious mind was I realized that she had a very significant father wound. I brought her conscious attention towards her childhood pattern, which was developed between the ages of 1 to 9. Her father was consistently neglecting her mother, and he was very emotionally abusive, and because of that, she developed a father wound. Since her father was not emotionally consistent, her subconscious mind became familiar with that. And because of that, she consistently kept attracting relationships into her life where emotional neglect was a part of relationship. And this is exactly what happened in three of her relationships until she realized that there is a pattern. Now, she also had a mother wound because of which she became emotionally obsessed in relationship, exactly like her mother. So we started off the 15 days instant healing program. And the method that I use for instant healing hypnosis is I took her to a part of her subconscious mind where her father wound was actually located. And I helped her remove that father wound. Now, the most important part, the method that I use to remove any kind of trauma or pattern requires you to acknowledge the lessons that your subconscious mind gives you. Now, her subconscious mind revealed a couple of lessons when we healed her father wound and her mother wound. The healing was instant. She instantly moved on. She was feeling happy. Now, the most important part is A lot of us understand that once we acknowledge the lessons from our subconscious mind, the emotional pain will just go away instantly. However, where a lot of the people fail is how to practice those lessons. So she discussed her subconscious lessons with me, and I made her understand that the subconscious lessons that her subconscious mind is giving her is designed to develop familiarity with the secure attachment style. And if she follows these lessons, she will be able to attract the relationship that she truly desires, a relationship that is long term, sustainable, and healthy. Now, one of the things that I tell all my clients is once you have the subconscious lessons, you need to convert them into actionable items that you can practice on a daily basis. Her subconscious mind wanted her to indulge in activities that will boost her self confidence and her self esteem, her self respect, and her self worth. And I asked her, what is that one activity that comes to your mind that you can do on a daily basis that can make you feel all of this? And she said table tennis because she was a great table tennis player and she loved playing table tennis. However, in past couple of years, she was so busy with her work that she didn't get time to play table tennis. So I instructed her that you need to start playing table tennis. Now, what is the relevance of playing table tennis over here? If you observe, when she plays table tennis, the neurological state that she feels is the boost in self esteem, self worth, self confidence, self respect, and sense of identity. All the five traits which were actually compromised as a result of her father wound. Now, since her father wound was healed, we healed it using instant healing hypnosis. She needs to build a familiarity with all these five traits, and her subconscious mind feels it can be done through table tennis. So I asked her to start playing table tennis. And she did it from day 2 of her 15 days instant healing program. Now, on day 9th of her 15 days instant healing program, now she was practicing conversational hypnosis. She was understanding how to have conversation with people in a way that she can attract them in less than a minute of casual conversation. However, she was playing table tennis on a daily basis. She was loving it, and on day 9, something really incredible happened. She sent me this message. Her university crush from 8 years ago was in town and he was visiting and he asked to meet her. She went to meet him and they are now dating. Now, if you observe, playing table tennis and finding your desired relationship are not something that you can correlate with one another. But if you understand the subconscious science behind it, playing table tennis was building up familiarity with the neurological state that is associated with self esteem, self worth, self confidence, self respect, and sense of identity. Since her subconscious mind was becoming more familiar with these kind of neurological state, it was able to attract her crush from her university days. Now, another thing that you need to understand, your subconscious mind actually understands who you desire and it knows who will be more compatible to you based upon what you're feeling inside or what your neurological state is. Now, since she built a familiarity with all these great neurological states, her subconscious mind was able to attract the crush that she had. Now, the most important lesson that I want you to understand is healing your subconscious wounds, patterns, or your father wound or mother wound will work instantly using instant healing hypnosis. However, once your subconscious mind reveals the lessons, it is your responsibility to ensure that you are able to practice them in your life. This is where a lot of the people fail. This is where a lot of the people go like, all right, I know the lessons, I will be able to follow them in my next relationship or in my life, and then they forget it. So what happens is that the pattern repeats itself because you haven't practiced the lesson. This is where I highly recommend to all my clients and even to you guys. Once your subconscious mind reveals any kind of lesson, I want you to decode those lessons. How do you decode those lessons? Once your subconscious mind gives you the lesson, I want you to identify what kind of neurological state will each of the lesson trigger inside of you. And once you understand what kind of neurological state your subconscious mind is trying to build familiarity with, you can then choose activities that can trigger that neurological state. And once you start indulging in activities that will trigger that neurological state, you will observe that you will become a magnet for whatever you truly desire. And that's how your subconscious mind works. Now, I'm sure a lot of you might be thinking, what is that one activity that you can do on a daily basis so that you can attract the partner that you truly desire or the relationship that you truly desire? I would highly encourage you to apply for my 15 days instant healing program and we can begin your journey. But remember one thing, this program is not for everyone. I do not promote this program as open for everyone because I offer you guys a free mini therapy session. Now, in this session, I assess your subconscious mind map, your subconscious conditioning, your relationship pattern. And if I feel, I can promise you the result, if I feel I am a good fit for you, only then will I allow you to enroll into my program. But if I feel like I'm not a good fit for you, I might refuse your application because my program comes with a money back guarantee. That means you either get the results or you get your money back. So if this feels like something you would like to try out, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. I hope that her story inspires you and motivates you to take action and build a lifestyle that will attract you towards whatever you truly desire. I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep healing. Bye bye.